Aye, we give you the facts. It's not what you think. Popeye Newsling, Young King, 1 yard, bless.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
Greetings, viewers and subscribers. In today's journey, I'm starting at Farm Pen in the parish of Westmoreland. We are heading to Lucy in the parish of Hanover. Over the next few days, we are going to be on this journey. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this journey with me. Now, I posted a video yesterday. Late last night, I was doing a live stream from a party, and instead of deleting the live stream, I made a mistake and deleted that video with over 40,000 views. Yeah, man. And nobody come talk about a drunk, the one Papa did drunk. I was not. But I mistakenly deleted that video. So the stories that I carried in that video yesterday, they'll be included in this video because a lot of persons didn't get to watch yesterday's video. I hope you understand. But first, for a while now, I've been promising to tell you about Popeye, the person. I have been bombarded with messages. Persons can't wait. So here is what I'm going to be doing. Starting today and for over the next few months, I'm going to be sharing my life story or my journey so far with you. You have to keep watching the videos because I'm going to be giving you bits by bits. So by now, you would have known that I was born at Dundepen in the parish of Hanover. But here is what many of you don't know. Listen me now and listen carefully. I was in court many years ago and they were calling out the juror numbers. They called the number 69 and one of the lawyers in court, he uttered 69 is my favorite number. Hear me now? 69 is my favorite number too. No. Everyone in court, they look around and they started laughing at me. It took me a while to understand why they were laughing. And when I understood, I laughed at myself too. But here is why I said 69 is my favorite number. I was born on Monday, September 1, 1969. Got it? So don't follow the people who were in court and make your mind start stray. This September 1, I will be 54 years old. I am old and I am young, depending on your age. Now, as a child, I lived at many places. My mother was 18 years old when I was born, and she used to work mainly in bars. She did not go to high school. Let me tell you about some of the places I lived as a child. And these places are all in the parish of Hanover. I lived at Dundepen, Chambers Pen, McLaren Gate, Malcolm Heights, Bigwell, Old Road, Bar Lane, Johnsontown, Ginger Hill, Greenland, Brissett, and Riley Road. I grew up very poor. Very, very poor. Me I talk about barefoot go to school poor. Me I talk about going to bed without dinner poor. It was when my mother went to live at Riley Road, I stopped going to bed without dinner. That was when I went to live beside that lady on your screen. Her name is Miss Rebecca Ebanks, but I used to call her Sabek. She was born on June 25, 1933. Tomorrow, she will be celebrating her 90th birthday. She died last month on Labor Day, May 23. Sabek, she used to live and run the second shop on the right hand as you enter Riley Road in Lucy. Sabek's son, Ricky, he's popularly known in Negril as Captain Moses. We grew up like brothers. It was Ricky I heard calling her Sabek, so I followed him. She was like a mother to me. She ensured that Every evening that she shared out dinner for Ricky, she shared out dinner for me as well. And she was a very good cook. She'll be buried today, June 24, at the Christian Fellowship Church at Brissett in Lucy in the parish of Hanover. My brother Ricky, Captain Moses. As you know, I am traveling and this trip was planned long ago. Therefore, I'm going to be missing Sabek's funeral. Ricky, once again, condolences to you and the family. May Sabek's sweet soul find rest. Now, there is a lot more to come about my life's journey so far. There is a lot of sad moments, a lot of happy moments. Stay tuned. In today's news, and remember that some of these stories, if you had listened yesterday's video that I mistakenly deleted, you would have heard some of them. But first up, this one took place at the ABC Chill Spot at Old Harbour in the parish of St. Catherine. We are learning that on Thursday, June 22, the operators of the bar, they securely locked it up and went away. When they returned yesterday morning, Friday, June 23, about 8 o'clock to open it, they realized that it was broken into. Hoodlums, they gained entry by cutting off the padlocks for the front metal door. They stole 2 Rolex gaming machines valued at $500,000 each. They also stole almost 20,000 Jamaican dollars in cash. They then made good their escape. Just like that. Now, in the video I mistakenly deleted last night, I carried a story about that young lady on your screen. Her name is Ashanna Campbell, but she was popularly known as Ash. She celebrated her 18th birthday on Wednesday, June 21. She's from Poppy Street in the Georges Plain area of Westmoreland, but we are told that she left the area to live with her boyfriend in the parish of Manchester. That guy, his name is, or he's called Krishan. I told you that from Ash and Krishan were living in the Georges Plain area where her family also lived. Krishan, he used to beat her a lot. They eventually moved to Manchester. It is said that on Thursday, June 22, Krishan called Ash family in Georges Plain and told them that she had a seizure and she was at the hospital. He later called them back and told them that she did not make it. We also told you that relatives of Ash, they were trying to call back Krishan, but they did not get him. Some persons in the Georges Plain area, they are convinced that Krishan had something to do with Ash's death. Now, listen me now. Listen me. And if you had listened to the video yesterday, I told you that persons in the Georges Plain area, they were convinced. I did not say at any time that it was Krishan who killed Ash. I don't play games. I had no evidence, therefore, I did not say it. So, this morning, I spoke with Krishan. He called me to clear his name. You're gonna want to hear this conversation. It's coming up after the stories. Stand by for that. In this next story, and in yesterday's video, there was someone related to this young lady. She posted some comments under the video that she wanted to get in touch with me. Send me a WhatsApp message to 876-343-1034. That's 876-343-1034. Do not call. Send me WhatsApp message. Alright? Now, the St. James Police, they are awaiting a postmortem to ascertain what caused the death of that young lady on your screen. Her name is Quintaria Lashaun Roker. She celebrated her 24th birthday on Wednesday, June 21, the same day that she died. She was living at Eco Lake Drive in the West Palm Beach area of Florida. So, here are the exclusive details that you will not hear anywhere else. Quintaria, she met a guy on Instagram. That guy is 25 years old. He's from the parish of Trelawney, but he was living in Montego Bay in the parish of St. James. Quintaria, she arrived in Jamaica on Tuesday, June 20, one day before her birthday. She was picked up at the Donald Sangster International Airport by the same guy, Randy, who she met online. Randy picked her up in a black Toyota Voxy. They went straight to Margaritaville in Montego Bay where they had lunch and had a jolly good time. About 8 o'clock that same night, Randy, he took her to the Montego Bay Club condominium on Queens Drive in Montego Bay. She was checked in a room on the 10th floor. We are learning that Randy and Quintaria, they spent some time together in the room, and later on, Randy, he left the room and went to a nightclub on Jimmy Cliff Boulevard. It is said that early in the morning of Wednesday, June 21, about 3 o'clock or thereabout, Quintaria's 24th birthday, Randy, he returned to the resort where Quintaria was staying. He went to her room and she let him in. She went back to sleep on the bed, and Randy, it is said that he slept on a sofa. About 10 o'clock in the morning, it is said that Randy, he woke up and he went to check on the Toyota Voxy that he had parked on the roadside. On his return to the room, it is said that Randy, he observed that Quintaria was still lying in bed. He tried to wake her up, but she was unresponsive. As a result, Randy called the ambulance. A team from the Iron Shore Fire Department, paramedics, they responded and they went to the hotel room. When they made checks on Quintaria, they realized that there was no sign of life. She had died. As a result, the police were informed. We are told that the police, they went to the scene and they inspected Quintaria. There was no marks of violence seen on her body. Swab was taken for possible toxins. The police, they also took as evidence the white sheet that Quintaria was found on for toxicology. They also found one used latex condom. Got it? So Quintaria, she was officially pronounced D3AD by a doctor, and like I said, the police, they are awaiting a post-mortem to determine what could have caused her death. Now, there are gonna be all kind of speculations on this one. I have my suspicions, but I'm not gonna say anything as yet. I will await the result of the post-mortem. Sad indeed. In this next incident, it took place Thursday, June 22, about 1 o'clock. It took place at KlLL district in the Green Island police area in the parish of Hanover. We are learning that a man, his name is Glenroy Hamilton, but he's popularly known as Magnum. He's living in the same KlLL district area. We are learning that about 1 o'clock early yesterday morning, Magnum, he went to a cook shop across from a popular club in the area where he bought fried chicken and fried dumpling. He then left. About some 20 minutes later, after he left the cook shop, gunshots were heard in the area. Checks were made and Magnum, he was seen lying on his right side in a pool of blood. He was dressed in a red hoodie, blue jeans pants and a pair of brown slippers. The police were informed, and when they inspected Magnum, he had gunshot wounds to his face and his upper body. When this crime scene was processed, a number of 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. The mayhem. And you might have heard by now, the parishes of Westmoreland and St. James are now under a state of public emergency. Let's see, because trust me. Anyhow, this next incident, it took place at a restaurant at Big Bridge in the parish of Westmoreland. It took place Thursday, June 22, about some minutes to 2 o'clock. We are learning that that guy on your screen. His name is Romario Dillion, but he was popularly known as Tare or Two-Face. He celebrated his 29th birthday on June 10. He was the operator for the bar and the restaurant, and he lived at Fuller's Field in the Grangeville police area of Westmoreland. So we are learning that Two-Face and his sister, she's about 20 years old. Both of them were in the business place when a white Toyota Mark X motor car drove up and stopped. 3 hoodlums jumped out of the car with guns in hands. They went into the restaurant and they opened gunfire at Two-Face and his sister. The hoodlums, they then ran out of the bar and jumped into the said Toyota Mark X and made good their escape. Both Two-Face and his sister, they were shot. Two-Face, he received gunshot wounds to his head and his upper body, while his sister, she received gunshot wounds to her left arm and her left breast. From all indication, Two-Face, he died on the spot. His sister, she was rushed to a nearby hospital where she was treated and admitted. We are told that when the police processed this crime scene, a total of 25 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. The mayhem. So let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Have you hit on the love button as yet? If you have not yet done so, remember to hit on it. Also, if you are over here watching our videos and you have not yet subscribed, hit on the subscribe button. As also, hit on the notification bell. Then click all so that whenever we drop a new video, you will be the first to be notified. In the final story for today, this one took place Thursday night, June 22, about some minutes after 7 o'clock. It took place at the Broughton Crossroads in the Little London area of Westmoreland. Now, if you look on your screen, that is a flyer for the event that was being held. It's a round robin. The flyer says, Topless Nightclub in association with TB Hennessy Drinkout presents a day and night called Chicks and Bricks, to be held at Topless Bar on Thursday, June 22. It will be held at Broughton Crossroad. Admission, shell the bar. Well, one of the shellers at that event was that guy on your screen. His name is Odanie Brooks, but he was popularly known as Cruz. He would be celebrating his 26th birthday next month. He lived in the same area, Broughton District. Cruz was a chopper, and it is said that he was making a lot of money from scamming. We are also learning that about 2 weeks ago, Cruz and some guys, they were involved in a dispute and shots were fired. Last night, Cruz, he was at the round robin having a jolly good time when a hoodlum walked up behind him, pulled a gun, put it to the back of Cruz's head and squeezed it 4 times. Cruz fell to the ground and the hoodlum, he then made good his escape. Persons at the round robin, they rushed Cruz to the Savannah Lamar Hospital, but it was too late. Cruz, he was pronounced D3AD on arrival. We are told that when the police processed this crime scene, 4 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. The mayhem continues. And now, that young lady on your screen, her name is Ashanna Campbell, but she was popularly known as Ash. She celebrated her 18th birthday on Wednesday, June 21. She's from Poppy Street in George's Plain in the parish of Westmoreland, but she had gone to live with her boyfriend in the parish of Manchester. She died on Thursday, and some of her relatives and friends, they are convinced that it was her boyfriend, Krishan, who killed her, because they are saying Krishan used to beat her a lot. Listen to this conversation I had with Krishan this morning. Listen this.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, man, morning, what going?
Me see them give false news against me with Ashana who died
Are you then called Krishan?
Yeah, man, when them a tell you say they can't get to me or whatever, I lie them a tell you straight, so me just call if you give my part now.
Yeah.
So me just call if you clear my name.
So what going? What really going?
You are going to day for Tuesday, men are up and down, hearty. Men are up and down all boy place. The whole community can talk and sweet for me. You get me, men are up and down Wednesday upon her birthday. So she want to drink rum. So I said to her, I'm not going to drink. We are going up on the road Wednesday. Me I go up on the road weekend for your birthday, which is Wednesday.
Yes.
Thursday, me and I down on the road. Down on the flat there. Me, she and the elder down there, one bag of laughing and chatting and thing. Me and down there to the cell, go up the yard, me and I start cook, right? When me and I start cook now, when me near for done cook, she said she have a beard. So I said to her, then go on a beard, me finish the pot. When me said that to her now, she go up at the tank, catch your water, come back, she beard there, catch your water and come back down. When she come back down, she stand up by step and she say, I hit a hurt her. So I said to her, like you hurt her, you have one Advil painkiller in the go and take your Advil. Me soon come here, go down the road and come back up. So I go down the road to get the ice. When I come down to get the ice, the girl if you give me ice, that's a chase, she up there. So I go back up at the yard, I see her stand right at the door and she eat her food. So
what time Thursday that? What time?
That's like in the evening, man. Like evening. So when I go home, I see her eat her food. When she eat her food, then I go up on my bed. She share my food and I eat my food now. So I'm there with her, she say, I had a hurt her, so I lie down. So I said, I'm going to do it, man. I'm there, so I want to show, because she want to show me.
Yes.
Same time now, me, she say, she said she feel like I head of a bus. So I said, no, man, I never have sickness for them with her yet. I never have them for them. So anyways, now, she did that, she does her back. And then she jumped out and see, but then she feel like I had a bus. And she said that to me, bro, she did it, then she does that, then she said, left foot at Lashaun. When she tried to live at Lashaun now, I take your foot and all foot for me and rub your foot up her leg part. When I did that, foot up her leg part now, she does it back again. But she does it back, bro, she starts stiff out. You know, like when it gets fits or seizure.
Yeah.
She just start stiff up and she had the end of the bedroom put on a miglab and run out same time. I will get help, right? Everybody come and help me. Me get a car, rush to the hospital. Me there for about 2 hours or more. Then I go them and drip on her, put that one hose in her nose. I don't know some of the things them can do in the catch them something that it always some things I always name out. So them put the hose in her nose and I don't know some of it and thing. Anyways, me did it with them same with them change the drip off I put on different drip. She did it all the same with them put on pampas and I said them I say in case she pee she do she can't get change. You get me? I said, yeah man, me change out, I'm not forever change out. Me did it the same way.
Yes.
Them go and say them one time. Me did it with them hearty, did it with them right through, tell them I say, yeah, the doctor say in the like I look glassy. So I say when I say look glassy, what you mean? Him say she have to go do a brain scan. So I say, what kind of brain scan? Him say she must go do some CT scan or whatever, because him say like I look glassy. So them say the scan will cost $20,000. In which we contact the father. And I say to the father say him can send the money because the mother foreign. The mother said she send the money come. So I say the moment I fast the money because the doctor said I have to do tomorrow. You get me? I said something that I organize the money which is from the Thursday. We should do it the Friday. When my man come back out, him said to me, say, you must get a CPR. So I say, when I say CPR, what you mean? That's something when I left your body. He must say, yeah. Him go back in, him come back to me, him come back out, and when him come back out to me, I say, oh no. So I say, no, what you mean? Him say, no, then him take my car, me go in our room, and him say, no, you shouldn't make it. Same time, I drop man there. When I drop him there, I start balling, I say, just take it easy, man, because break down to you know. But I say, generally, it's very hearty. Me not a problem with that, no sickness, nothing at all. So when they tell you about how much me a beat and me a this, all I see person get information, then they know nothing.
So what, you never used to beat her?
No, that I think no one time, you have dispute.
Oh, when you have dispute.
So, I tell you, say, no.
So you admit you hit her sometimes. Okay.
Yeah, when I say dispute, when I catch up in sometime, you know, man and woman thing go already.
Yes.
So me never tell you say no, or never tell you say I lie, no. But when them tell you most of the thing I talk about, me I beat her from Jane Marks and me I beat her, and them come and say no go so.
So you and her no dispute since you go up there, so.
No, sir, me and no dispute. The only thing I want that she go down go look for her people, and when she go down and look for them, she come back with a different. I say, boy, she want still don't know longer. Me say, Ash, it's up to you. You have to know what you want to. Then most of the time, the men we catch up because you know some woman tell a lie, and you get the down for her, and if you carry car and thing, and she still tell a lie, see me. You get me? I say,
yeah.
So when time I don't have Jane Marks now, not one of them know Jane Marks never see me put my hand on her head.
Okay. So
assume.
Yeah. So what the police them a say now? Or what the doctor them a say?
No, my doctor them say them about do the autopsy. When the uncle and the brother, I mean, if I two uncle and one brother, but the uncle and the brother, me about the uncle number. Cause the uncle tell me, say, listen to me. Anywhere them call the phone, you run them off on your phone.
Okay.
And deal with your mother. Don't talk and say she will take part in the funeral and everything we go. So anywhere them call the phone, run them off.
So 1 minute. So it's possible that one or two of them could have call you and never get you?
No go so.
Okay.
40 different number them call me. And when them call me, I be a threatening them call a threatening. And my uncle said this to me, not no call from nobody.
So what am I threatening is? What am I threatening is? What am I threatening? Say, are you killer?
Mario.
What am I? Our bigger brother. Yeah, go on.
That the man they call me right through. Me have all text everything with them man they send come give me.
Yes.
Me have text me can screen and send come give me. Can read up. If she say yo, me not hide from nobody.
Okay.
And them a push war against me.
So why them a push war? Why them a push war?
You are going now. Them have say me I want serious you in which that is a lie.
Yeah.
You get me? I say.
Yes.
So, through the family, she don't do nowhere. A twin,
me know.
Alright. You see, one sister, a baby already. So she know me I talk to. Them have she where them could have deal with she in a fear owner. Like you know some parents where them just give her freelance, you just do what you want to as a young girl, just do what you feel and come and it don't really look one time say you have a long future ahead of her.
Yes.
I just saw them have she and through me come in a picture now and me and I start talking and me take her from down there so me and them down there and them in a big light and then me take her from down there so me and them there so at that side in the light me so they will make it look like say I'm me do something my favorite her.
Okay.
And then the biggest thing that me them I say right after peaking, Peter King dead.
Yes.
Left down there. Let me tell you something. That me really want to clarify that.
Yeah, man, clarify that.
Peter King was dead. We have people at Jane Mask can talk for me.
Yes.
Talk for me. And that say when time Goddess and Peter King are dead, and Goddess send me go pay down a niece bar down a farm pen. And I pay down a niece bar down a farm pen and we get the cars of Goddess and Peter King just dead. I will live from farm pen and come up. So what the match do, the match I put you for settings against me, like me have something to do with that.
Well, based on what me hear, me make sure me never say that, because it can go both ways. You understand what I mean? I say, coming like those settings without a reason, just so. But so hold on there. So how long do you live down there?
Me live down there about from in late. Cause I want to come up here. January this December.
Okay.
In January.
So you go back down there since you leave?
Yeah, me go down the most of the time, but to a place still when I really tired, me just go and just pass through. Me have like the paperwork I deal with, me have some other things I go, but me ongoing things I have to deal with.
Yes.
You get me, so.
Okay.
Just to get some paperwork sorted out.
Okay. All right. Well, the thing is. Yeah.
That's why I say them I tell you them things there.
Yeah.
Know me?
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
So, the whole media, the whole police station, every station at Portmore, on Jimana main station at Portmore have me file already. We know at them really ban me from town.
Yeah.
With me their country. You get me? I say the true known background now. It them a try use for see them can spoil things. Me that's I mean. To me know say you see me already, but you might know me. So at the same time, me know see how me. My cousin I say, oh, the man who ever talk, but he knows me and them papa is. Me ever send them come get a clear name. Me say them cool.
Yeah.
After last I didn't send me to see me send after advice from last time. Let's
Yes.
call them. Me say then tomorrow me ever see me can get you. What them say about me now? Like you myself about it.
No, but at the end of the day, you know, the autopsy are going to show what happened, you know. The autopsy can't lie, you know. Yeah, so from the autopsy do, that's what the thing said. yeah. So.
Uncle go. The uncle go yesterday. I see the uncle say I see him one time. Do play ball and say I feel like he headed the bus and I'm blood was the bus now. And so him go yesterday. Him say I bleach your nose. Same way.
Whoa.
So him say no sir it so.
Yeah.
I really kill up myself. I'm not to kill up myself. So I never beat on the bush boat and I give you news but that's how I make sure my call for clients like that.
Alright, so enough respect for that, yeah? Just go and do the right thing, alright? yeah, man, just go and do the right thing. Go and do the right thing. Bless up yourself, man. Alright, respect, yeah, man. Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend tell a friend about Papa in Newslink and KlL Blog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing, if we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. I coulda sunshine or rain. Jamaica, no problem, no pain. Rude boy them no out can't tame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. To the street and the lane. Everybody them start complain. Bloodshed, what a shame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Jamaica, the land of the sun. Jamaica become now the land of the gun. East and north and south when me turn. Country and town, man a pay blood a run. Murder, don't you baby me hear them a murder. Cut it out, tell them no gonna further. Man a dead like cans and bird, yeah. Who no listen them a word, yeah. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica.